never buying Christmas presents again because I have a 3D printer. Every year we say, this year I'm going to plan ahead. I'm going to buy everything way before so I don't stress out with crazy holiday shopping. But every year it's the same thing. I know you, I know myself, I know everyone. This year I had the brilliant idea of sending out a form asking what people would like to get for Christmas. Obviously, I had one condition. I sent them STLFLIX's website and said, choose whatever model you want and I will print it. So let's get into slicing. The Witch Kitty candy holder. Our slicer is open and I'm going to change it to our A1 mini because it's the only one available. One thing I saw right away that we can do to reduce the filament purge. Here. Let's activate flush into object infill, because this way it will do a bit of the flush inside the object's infill, and since it's black, it won't show. If it were a white kitten, I wouldn't use this option because it probably stained the piece, but since it's black, there's no problem. Another thing I can do to improve it is here. Long retraction when cut is still experimental, as you can see, but it will make it use less filament when changing colors. So we made that change, and here just change it to 0.55. I like to leave some wiggle room. Usually people use 0.50. The model comes pretty much ready to go when you download it. Only if you want to, you can make any changes, like what I did here, but the rest easy peasy. Since it's a very dark shade of purple, I'm going to leave the colorful infill inside it and just set it to print. Guys, be careful not to print stuff like this, okay? The A1 mini is smaller, so make sure to check this. I've already made this mistake. Watch out, Santa, here I come. Kitty! I'm already printed the two pieces, now we just need to make them fit. Sagittarius. Now the person who requested this, Sagittarius, requested black and red. So let's change it here real quickly. Black, black, red. There you go. Color change has never been so easy. This one was also on A1 mini, which was the only one available again. We used the same settings to reduce filament purge. For some reason it wasn't working. Oh, then I remember I had to reduce it a little bit. So 98 here, does it fit? Yeah, it does. So let's do this here as well. Now it's going to slice it. Who ordered this one apparently is a Atlanta Falcons fan. Life choices. I just need to glue it. A little drop of glue. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One gift is ready. Now capybara. One more time, let's set things up all over again. The reduction is impressive. I could make more than that, but this will do. I already made another bath with 29 capybaras, so I'd say it's great. Okay, so if I was going to print just one, because after all I was only asked for one. Let's see how much filament and time it would take and how much it would be to print 6. 50 hours, whoa. 69 total with flush and another 30 grams on the tower. Now let's see the other one. There we go. The same amount of flush and tower, that is 30 grams there, and we're making 6. If I were to print one of each, let's see. It was 5 hours, 5 times 6. 30 hours minus 18. We saved around 12 hours and a lot of filament because which one would throw away 30 grams? So really filling up the build plate optimizes a lot. So let's print it. This one was super easy because it was just putting it to print. It came out ready, articulated, without any problem. Since the person asked for only one, I took the opportunity and made an army. Because I know how much these capybaras are loved around here. On a single build plate, I made 6. I could have printed more, but it would have taken much longer. So I made 6 capybaras, articulated, very cute. Let's set aside one for the person who asked for it, and the rest I will give it to other people. Now I'm going to print this knight controller holder. I'm going to put bring on because I'm scared. Let me see if I really put the bring. Here I'm going to change to gyroid, which I like better, and I'm going to leave it at 50% because since it's bulky and takes a controller on top, I'm afraid it will knock it over. I will put 6, here 4, and no, I will leave 10 for infill. And here I'm going to enable brim just on these parts right here. So it's take 4 hours for this part. Let's see how many hours it will be for this one. 12 hours. But this one doesn't need brim. And now the base, let's see. For PLA silk, it's best to put 7.5 here. Otherwise, we might have some trouble. Like this is much better. The 3 parts are here. Let's print it. Now let's see what we have here. This one was big, man. I didn't think it would be this big. Now the other armor. There you go. Beautiful. Yes, it is. Whoever chose this one, congratulations. Whoever printed as well. It was a Prusa. It could be like this, right? Comes with a PlayStation 5. Another gift. Finished. Now let's go to this little 3 here, the endless swirling 3. It was very famous. It was very trendy. I already have it open. Check this out. If you have the Arachne perimeter generator activated, look how bizarre these tips get. In this case, you should always leave it in classic, and then you see this difference now. Look, before it was all messed up, now perfection. Another thing to be aware of, the Bamboo Lab printers already have a little more expertise in this. The printer will decrease the speed as it gets more conical here. So you always have to reduce the speed here so that there are no failures in the conical printing and it gets all messed up. If you are using Prusa Slicer, just come here and activate auto cooling and we'll make this speed change too. Already everything in its proper place. Let's spread it too. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifts ready. Next model is the Pit Stop Tires controller holder. What I'm going to do here is change this again for our filament saving. Then I'm going to set this to 0.55. Calculate. Okay. Then I make 2 batches. Here it comes with a holder for the Xbox and PlayStation 5 controllers. So if you have 2 PS, for example, just duplicate it and delete the other one. And here the multicolor ones. Let's activate the brim. 3 hours and it's done. 4 hours for this one. Very quickly. Let's print them. Another tire. You don't need one in the middle. I printed one extra. It is interchangeable, so you can put whichever tire you want in whichever position you want. The gift is yours. You choose what you want. Whoops, I turned it on, guys. Another gift completed. Now let's go to the models that have the same color. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to print them together. Since they are the same colors, we'll save time and filament. I was requested this supportive Santa phone holder and Mr. Claus, which is Santa Claus. Okay, and let's see, Mr. Claus, will it work? Oh no, I'm having to put the colors all over again because they are different projects, so it happens. I will slice them separately as if I was going to print them one at a time. 1 day and 7 hours. And how much filament? Total purge 294 plus 61, almost 62. Now let's go to the other one. 20 hours, 184 plus 35, just 1 filament purge, no model included. Because the model we are going to have to print it anyway. We just want to save time and waste. Just put them all together here. Let's put them together and see what happens. If I were to print the 2 separately, it would take 51 hours. We saved 10 hours. Remember these numbers, 376 and 72. And let's use those configurations I already showed you in the Christmas video. Look how much it reduced. It's a considerable amount. Here on Santa's, I'm not going to use the flush inside the object as it contains white, red. They are bold colors, so I don't want any staining. Imagine turning Mr. Claus bird from fluffy white to dirty gray. So let's print these little Santa Clauses. We have a regular Santa Claus that someone asked for as a gift, and this here is a phone holder. Santa Claus! I printed both together since they are the same colors to optimize time and filament. Here we will have to glue Santa's head. This Santa Claus you can hang on the Christmas tree. So cute! This little tree from Zao 3D, again, I'm printing 15 so it wouldn't be alone. Stars too. I'm going to leave 0.16 here since it's going to be on an Ender 3. Why are there some looking backwards? It doesn't need brim. They are very easy. The little stars also don't need it. Ready? Here it is. It's always good to have a slow first layer since it's an articulated model. It has to be well balanced. And I don't want to put brim on the stars because it will mess everything up. They are already very small. With the brim it will be a pain to remove. Just do it very slowly, around 20 millimeters per second. On the first layer should be fine. 12 hours ready, just print it. Small prints like this, I always try to print more because, you know, optimizing filaments. Have you ever seen a Christmas tree army? And to say that it's a little Christmas tree with little legs and a little star on top. Since it was very small, I decided to make a lot of the same time so the person can give them to other people too. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 little trees. I could have printed just one on a whole build plate, but to optimize filament and time, I decided to make 16. Whoever wants, takes a little tree for yourself. We'll leave on here and set the rest aside. Someone asked me a fried Frankie for Christmas. To each their own, huh? If you don't have a good Bamboo Lab printer profile, try to put their high quality. I like to decrease the travel time to 500 because 700 always makes layer shifts. I chose the 0.16 high quality profile, otherwise it will go to the standard in almost everything. There are some speed values you can change here, and if you don't want the layer height to be 0.16, you can manually change it to 0.2, but use this profile anyway. Now for the easier ones, someone asked me for a Frankenstein for Christmas, but that's okay. To each their own. It's actually very cute. I printed 2 as well. Next model, cute flexi hammerhead chart. Let's download it. This I'm going to print a big and a small one for a change. I won't use 0.16, I will use 0.2, which is already great. I'm going to change the speed to 500, generic PLA here. I'm going to use those configurations to save filament, the baby and its papa. Here I'm going to remove the brim and just do it very slowly by putting 30 millimeters per second, because since it's an articulated model, it's best to do it very slowly so it will join the connections here. Now let's print it. Someone asked for an articulated hammerhead chart. I printed more too. I will give the person the choice. Do you want the teeny tiny one or the big one? So adorable! Now, last but not least, bald eagle wall light, which was also very trendy. Some people printed this model with support, but it doesn't need to. Just print very slowly and no problem. I printed without anything. It doesn't need brim either. 10 hours and it's ready. This one is our famous bright art. It comes with the little LEDs in the back. Just assemble it, and when you turn it on, it opens its wings. This model is super cool. Now let's go to another lamp, a bedside lamp. We have all the parts of the lamp right here. Now let's assemble it. For this, you will need a socket. The socket is already half installed here, just to show you how it will look. You can glue this part of the lamp here. We have a plug. I like this lamp. And here are all the models that people asked for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 gifts printed in less than a week. Of course, it was hectic, one print after the other, but it's ready! Now I just need to give them and relax this Christmas. So that's it, folks. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye! And thank me next Christmas.